this. Go up. Let's choose. Okay. Start. Options, and now I can actually modify the sound, make sure subtitles are going, play the game. Oh, it's still cool. So we'll start from the beginning with subtitles.
All right, Jones, how are you gonna find that statue and all this junk? Oof!
It's actually a good Indiana Jones intro. That's one thing that I find really cool about this Indiana Jones especially, is that it was like an Indiana Jones movie. And Last Crusade is not like an Indiana Jones movie at all.
These books don't look familiar. Uh-oh. Better get that roof checked. Possibly an ancient Mesopotamian cat god. Possibly an ancient Mesopotamian cat god.
Oh, wait, what? Ah, they change it, that's funny.
I'll be. Here's what I've been searching for. Strange-looking thing. I wonder where Marcus picked it up. I'm back.
Indy?
You don't look at all well, Dr. Jones.
Exploring our collections can be dangerous, Mr. What was your name again?
Smith. Tell me, did you find a lock to match my key?
You bet I did. Take a look.
What are you waiting for? Let's open it.
Why not? It's an obvious fake.
You may think so, Doctor, but I believe we are opening a new chapter in history.
My word, Indy, a small metal bead. Jewelry, perhaps?
I still think it's a fake.
Then you won't mind if I take it.
Really, Mr. Smith?
Stand back, gentlemen.
I hope you've got a getaway car waiting. You'll need one.
What is this?
He got away.
But we got his coat, Marcus. Hey, what's this? Klaus Kerner, huh?
Good Lord, Indy, the man's some sort of agent from the Third Reich. What does the spy want with a Buddhist statue?
I lied, Marcus. I don't think it's a phony. I can't place the style, but it's old.
Look what else our friend was carrying. An old copy of National Archaeology, and there you are in Iceland.
Yeah, field supervisor for the Jastro expedition. My first real job.
Who's the woman?
Sophia Hapgood. She was my assistant, a spoiled rich kid from Boston, rebelling against her family.
Where is she now?
She gave up archaeology to become a psychic.
How odd.
You can say that again.
Indy, Kerner found you. What if he finds her? We should warn the woman.
You're right. I want to know more about that statue. You know, Marcus, the coldest year of my life was the one I spent in Iceland with Sophia.
So we gotta get
Hello
in.
there.
The show sold out, sir.
Now wait.
No seats, no standing room, no exception.
Okay, and then now we have to pick up the book, or the newspaper, right here. Which you should pick up in any adventure game, because if you don't pick up everything that you can pick up, when you pass by it, even if it makes no logical sense at the time, then you're gonna have to go back
It's
and
a
pick it up
crate.
anyways. Just push it, Indy. Push the crate. Now I can right-click it the whole way through. Get in through a
Hey!
window.
You must be the new doorman. About time they got rid of Biff. He was such a pushover.
Call that fraud over here, will you?
You're insulting a goddess, mister.
That goddess used to be a scientist.
She can talk to ghosts, you know. Who needs science?
Okay.
Excuse me.
Take it easy and watch the show.
Now we sit through the lecture.
Here, my friends, is Atlantis, as it might have appeared in its heyday. Glorious, prosperous, socially and technically advanced. Beyond our wildest dreams. 5,000 years ago, while everyone else still wore animal skins, the mighty spirits of Atlantis dared to build a city where knowledge and power were united in true happiness. Centuries later, the famous philosopher Plato wrote about it. He placed Atlantis on a continent out in the deep ocean and described how it was divided into 3 circular parts, such as you see here.
Isn't she something? She can go on for hours. Hey! She's just coming to the exciting part.
What befell the serene city? We may never know for sure. Was it the sea level slowly creeping higher, or the earth itself suddenly shifting? However it happened, panic must have gripped the citizens on that fateful day when proud Atlantis sank beneath the waves. Or perhaps it was a volcanic eruption, and something remains even now. On some questions, the great spirit who guides my thoughts, the all-seeing Nurab Sal, is silent.
I've been through this 100 times. The woman never stops.
Excuse me.
Yeah, what now?
So just for the record, I don't know how much I'm going to talk during this thing, because I'm super tired. I only slept like 3 hours. So from this point on, I'm probably just going to make stupid comments at random points, and most of the game will be quiet. But just watch it like a movie from this point on. Okay. A movie with commentary.
You look tired. Wouldn't you like to call it a day?
Nah, sooner or later I get to run the ghost out there. That's always a big moment.
Excuse me.
Yeah, what now?
Isn't there something you'd rather be doing?
Like what? Show business is my whole life.
Don't you ever read?
Sure, it's a hobby of mine.
What if I give you something to read?
I might take a look.
Here.
Well, the late edition. I wonder if the Dodgers won. Watch the lights while I find out, okay?
There it goes.
And I still feel the presence of Atlantis through, may I present Nur-Ab-Sal, the great Atlantean god of
Deceit!
deceit. Thanks, Cindy. Indiana Jones? You've got some nerve. Go back, you big jack-o'-lantern. Oh, great. Good night, folks. Come on, mister. I've got a few words to mince with you.
I'd say it's about time.
Oh, no!
Looks like Kerner got here first. Stay put. No one here. Nor here either.
Ah, Indiana Jones. I was hiding behind the boxes the whole time. I should said it in German.
Dr. Uberman, fantastic news. We found the treasure we seek.
Dr. Uberman. That's not a German accent. What does a German accent sound like?
That's the second time Kerner slipped away. What does a Nazi spy want with old statues?
Have you seen the newspaper? Listen to this. Germans claim victory in worldwide race to smash the uranium atom. Chief scientist Dr. Hans Uberman announces plan to harness new sources of energy for the Third Reich.
So? Practical results are years away.
Of course they are. That's why they're looking for the power of Atlantis.
Be serious. I used to think you'd make a good scientist. Yet you never published a word about your finds. Artifacts such as archaeology has never seen. You're lucky I don't have you arrested.
So what if I kept a few pieces for myself? Look for a small coppery bead under those clippings in my desk.
What do you know?
Kerner missed the grand prize.
What?
My necklace. Watch closely. The bead is made of orichalcum, the mystery metal first mentioned by Plato. Now I'll place it in the medallion's mouth.
Wonder if that was the first time she had to say Plato. Plato.
Did you see that?
Yeah, creepy. Is your electric bill paid up?
That was Nur-Ab-Sal. His spirit is close.
Closer than Atlantis, that's for sure. Suppose I gave this orichalcum business any credence, which I don't.
Atlantis says you may have just used the last speed.
Atlantis has been underwater for centuries.
Shh. I'm getting something. Nurad Sal speaks. He bids us find the... What? Oh, a book, yes. The Lost Dialogue of Plato.
Another fine myth.
You know, in The Name of the Rose, the Lost Dialogue of Plato is about how God believes that we should be able to laugh even about our religion, you know, really just laugh and enjoy life. In this, it's about finding Atlantis.
That book is a legendary hoax.
What if the Nazis have already found a copy? You ever think of that?
Always a danger. The Nazis finding lost books detailing energy sources discovered by the Greeks. What?
What were these pieces doing in Iceland, I wonder?
Survivors must have sailed there after the great catastrophe.
Any port in a storm, huh? Who's working there these days?
Bjorn Heimdall, I believe.
Maybe we should pay him a visit. What do you say?
I thought you'd never ask.
To Iceland. A true globe-trotting adventure. I'm gonna play another LucasArts game after this. I really like LucasArts games. I'll play Day of the Purple Tentacle. I'm sure I could beat it by the end of the night. Well, let's go to the dig site first. Hello, Bjorn.
Pardon me.
Dr. Indiana Jones, I believe, and Madame Sophia Hapgood. This is my dig site now. Go away.
I forgot about this dude's accent.
I thought you were digging up Norse graves in Denmark.
I was. Obviously now I'm not.
He doesn't sound... people are just imitating accents in a room. There's no way... See, this is a very racist game, but I suppose it takes place in the 40s, and that was a very racist time. So I guess racist voices are fine then.
Not feeling very friendly today, are we?
I like solitude. It helps me think.
Doctor, what do you expect to find here?
The secret of Hyperborea. That's what the Greeks called Iceland, you know. You've read how they sailed north to a fog-shrouded land, and how they never set foot upon it? Ha! After traveling thousands of miles, mere fog wouldn't turn them back. Some idiots claim they were repelled by ghosts. Poppycock, you know what actually stopped them, John?
I would say like a civilization, but that's not going to be...
I don't know, but maybe Sophia has an idea.
Forget it. I'll just tell you. They were stopped by a force field put here by beings not of this earth.
Oh, no shit.
That's fascinating, Doctor. But why did these beings show up here?
I am convinced that these travelers came to Earth to form colonies like Atlantis, using Hyperborea as a spaceport. Up north here, we're close to the ether. It's a perfect landing site.
This would have been such a better fourth movie. They should just make this movie. It'd be great. Maybe it just works as an adventure game. They should make a good Indiana Jones movie. But you know what? They should just never make another Indiana Jones movie ever again. Just make games. Make more great games. That way we don't have to worry about him getting old and putting his son in.
Have you ever heard of Plato's Lost Dialogue?
Yes, there are rumors about such a book, but I've yet to see it. There are two people you might want to visit. Charles Sternhardt in Tikal, a shady fellow, who claims he translated the whole thing. And Philippe Costa in the Azores Islands. As a researcher, he's a farce, but he's a sharp trader.
This guy.
So what's the link between Hyperborea and Atlantis?
Right, the Yastro expedition, the one you both worked on. Recently I saw pieces from it, pieces that are clearly Atlantean.
I see. Somebody must have been selling them.
Go ahead, blame it all on me.
Where did you say those pieces come from?
If it's artifacts of Atlantis you want, Dr. Sternhardt and Costa.
So you completely discount the supernatural?
Completely. If it's supernatural you want, Dr. Sternhardt and Costa.
Okay.
What was that about the lost dialogue?
Dr. Sternhardt and Costa.
Okay, I get it. Everything is just talk to Sternhardt and Costa.
So long.
Good luck, fellow believer.
Mm-hmm.
It's an eel figurine trapped in ice.
Now we leave. And I think we walk over here to Sternhardt and Costa. Wait, seriously?
Looks like someone's still living here. I don't think that'll work.
Do I use the truck?
Let's head for the airport.
Oh, we just go? Oh, okay, now we get a choice. Let's go to the Azores. I don't know if you have to switch in order to solve each puzzle, and I hope you don't. I hope that I just made this decision. There's going to be one area. I'm going to get one, like a list of items I'm going to have to use. Something.
This is his house?
This is it.
Open door?
Mr. Costa?
Pipe down, I'm coming.
Be careful, Indy. Humor him.
Trust me.
I suppose you're selling something. If it's not a priceless artifact, I don't want it.
I hear you know something about Atlantis.
Ha! Wouldn't tell you if I did.
Come on, I'm a fellow believer.
Is that right? Do you know where Atlantis is?
No.
Come closer, boy, and I'll tell you. You're standing on it.
The Azores?
No one believes me. That hurts.
Nice going, Indy. I could have done better.
Yeah, sure. Excuse me.
Yes?
Here, you talk to the man.
My pleasure.
Oh, that's right. They switch between them.
Mr. Costa!
Keep your shirt on.
He's a touchy old bird.
Watch and learn, Dr. Jones.
Well, hello, beautiful.
Professor Costa, my name is Sophia Hapgood.
Madam Sophia? A renowned psychic?
I hope my friend didn't pester you too much.
He's a friend of yours? Well, no, he didn't pester me that much.
He just has to learn to be more tactful.
You said it. He's ruder than I am. How can I help you?
What can you tell us about Plato's Lost Dialogue?
What do you want to know?
Do you have it?
Nope,
Have you read it?
nope.
Do you know what's in it?
Not exactly.
Can you get it for me?
Sorry.
Do you know where we could find it?
Well now, that depends. I might trade the information for a rare Atlantean artifact, such as a certain necklace I've heard about.
I'll never trade away my necklace.
Well then, if that's how you feel, surprise me.
Would you do business with my friend here?
Madame, I'll do business with anyone.
Thanks for your help. Goodbye for now.
At your command, madame. Don't be a stranger now.
He's a sweet old guy.
Trade, huh? If not your necklace, then what, I wonder?
I know the answer.
Let's get out of here.
Do I need that umbrella? It doesn't matter, we're coming like right back. You know what? I need to get a bead first. I can't go here yet.
That's it for the airport.
Going to decall. We're just gonna, let's just walk into the jungle. There's a jungle rodent right here. Let's walk these jungle paths. Let's look at natural, let's look at this.
This was taken a long while ago, when I thought we might like each other.
So there's a puzzle to this. I don't remember how it works though. Oh, I just solved it. And then of course, because it was going to happen.
On. I'm not going anywhere
Oh.
near that snake.
Okay, I remember how to get rid of the snake. If I can just figure out how to get the rodent to do what I want it to. So if I use my whip. Okay, yeah, that's how you do it.
Good old Mother Nature.
Snake versus jungle rodent. We did it.
Wow, some bridge.
Hi, Indy.
Hello. How did you get over here?
While you were off bushwhacking, I found a path.
What do we do now?
We better find Sternhard.
Just a minute. That's my shop. Can I help you with something?
Postcards, replicas of the temple, souvenir mugs.
No thanks, Mr.
Charles Sternhardt, Ph.D., independent thinker, researcher, and merchant.
What can you tell us about the temple?
Glad you asked. The locals claim Mayan Indians built it. Now I ask you, does this look like the work of primitive savages, or does it seem much too civilized?
It's kind of racist. A lot of people, if you think about it, they probably could have built it. You know, they probably understand math well enough to know how to build something like this. You know, you go through a freaking dark ages and then you go into another place and they're living in a freaking jungle in the grass huts and you think, oh shit, well they don't have stone walls in a fucking square, whatever, fucking...
Well, what can you tell us about Plato's lost dialogue?
I'm the one who translated it, I can tell you that. I'd worry you were here to steal my last copy, but someone called Mr. Smith beat you to it.
Oh, no! What can you tell us about Mr. Smith?
He showed up last week, a tall man with a German accent and a pistol. He could have taken all my souvenirs, but he only wanted the lost dialogue.
Can we take a look inside?
How do I know that you aren't a pair of silly tourists? I only show the temple to reputable scholars.
We have the National Geographic.
I'm Dr. Indiana Jones. Is that scholarly enough?
Indiana? Sounds like the name of one of your states. Or possibly a cat.
Actually, it was the name of a dog.
Sophia! I'm hoping to find some evidence of Atlantis here.
Evidence is easy. You're surrounded by it. Proof? Now that's hard.
Does that mean we came to the wrong place?
I've pretty much lost hope myself. But old legends and rumors die hard.
What kind of rumors?
Local legend has it that the temple was built by men who are not men.
What are men who are not men?
Who knows? I've heard everything from giant men with snakes for tails to giant snakes with men for heads.
You actually believe Atlanteans lived here?
After the city sank, this is where they came, I'm sure.
I'd really like to explore the temple.
Tell me the name of the lost dialogue of Plato.
I don't know the title.
Title! Well, at least you're an honest man.
Talk to the bird. Title?
Title?
Socrates! A friend of Socrates!
Echo.
Echo!
Title?
Socrates! A friend of Socrates!
Is that the title? There's something else related to that.
Well now, let me guess.
Hey!
Yes? You and the little woman decided to take home that special mug, eh?
About exploring the temple.
Tell me the name of the lost dialogue of Plato.
The Hermocrates.
That's it.
That's it!
Well now, perhaps I was wrong. You seem to know what you're doing. Walk this way, please.
I don't trust this guy, Indy.
I know what you mean.
Come on. Here we are. See what you can do.
I can't move it. I can't move it. Looks like it could use a nose.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
I can't move it. This one looks different, more deeply etched. I can't. Years of tarnish have it all gummed up. Sophia, let's talk.
What's up?
Could you talk to Sternhardt and keep him occupied?
Okay. Dr. Sternhardt, I'd like to speak to you.
Okay. I think we go out here and we take something from his thing. First we gotta take that kerosene lamp.
Good thing that pest Sternhardt's not around.
I thought there was a rag. I guess not. Let's just go back in. That's the other thing that we might have to do, is put the kerosene on the wall. I guess the kerosene cleans it up.
Excuse me, won't you?
The kerosene won't pour out.
So, you took my lamp, eh? I hope you know what you're doing.
Gotta open it first.
Look, the kerosene ate away the tarnish.
Remarkable.
Remarkable. You
Now I
cleaned
got
it up.
Marvelous.
It fits perfectly. Now it looks kind of like an elephant.
Amazing.
Look at that.
Astonishing. Bless my soul, the tomb of an Atlantean king.
Years of research and I couldn't get past the entrance.
Images of land and sea engraved on it. I do believe it's a world stone. At last I have the thing. Goodbye, fellow seekers.
Wait!
Oh no, he got away.
He just got through a secret door.
It won't budge.
No! That's great. Pick up the shiny bead.
Too bad for Sternhardt. He missed the orichalcum bead.
I wasn't the best archaeologist.
Let's find the airport.
Now we go back to Iceland. He froze to death.
Too bad. He's frozen solid. A little
What?
too dedicated to his work, I guess.
What do you mean too bad? It's a man frozen to death.
I can't move it.
Oh shit.
It fits perfectly. Whoa!
Look, it melted itself right out of the ice.
Alright, Heimdall. We're gonna leave you here to your doom. Frozen to death. In the middle of Iceland.
Let's head for the airport.
Wait, are we in Iceland or are we in Greenland? We're in Iceland. Huh. Is it winter in Iceland? Did they just not know? This game kind of feels made for kids. It's a bit simple. I also know all the answers to the puzzles.
Mr. Costa?
You again? What do you want?
Let's talk about a trade.
Okay, what you got?
I'm offering this mysterious eel figurine.
Now that looks interesting. You've got a deal, mister. Now listen carefully. I don't know exactly where to find it, but the Lost Dialogue of Plato is in the Sprague collection. Got that?
I think so. The Sprague collection.
Very good. Nice doing business with you.
The Sprague collection? You know something, Sophia? I believe Barnett College owns the Sprague collection.
Yay!
Dr. Uberman, fantastic news.
Colonel, at last!
See what Herr Jones has kindly provided.
What on earth?
Isn't it amazing?
You fool! You come back to show me this prehistoric knick-knack?
Herr Doctor, I believe this knick-knack, as you call it, comes from the lost city.
Then we have failed. I see no evidence here of some magical metal Plato called orichalcum.
Look here. Concealed in the base is a small shiny bead.
And it glitters like fire, exactly as Plato described.
It's my guess we found the treasure we seek.
I never guess. We must test.
My God!
We've done it! The energy of uranium without any radioactivity! And those smug American scientists know nothing!
That gives me an idea. Suppose I place the bead inside the statue's open mouth. You saw that? Think of trucks powered by these beads. Think of tanks. Think of airplanes.
Use your imagination, Colonel. Think big like the Americans. Think of bombs.
So why are you dragging me in here?
Plato's lost dialogue should be here somewhere.
Need some help?
Yes, please, it's scary in here.
Save the sarcasm, Jones. I'll meet you in your office.
So, yeah, this is where we started. Gotta go up here. Now we gotta use the rope. Now we can pick up the arrowhead. Then we use the arrowhead on the screws.
Ouch! The screw came out, but that hurt. I can't unless I find a way to protect
Oh,
my
wait,
hand.
that's right. Okay, we need to go to the basement first. Yeah, there it is. You gotta get at the rag. And then we use those two together. How's that arrowhead still sharp enough that it was able to hurt his hand?
It's unscrewed. It's unscrewed. It's unscrewed. It's unscrewed. There's nothing of importance here.
Sure there is.
It's already open.
Okay. I know it's there. Is there a door back here or something? I have to go down here? No. How do I get up to the last room?
It's too slippery to walk up.
Is there like another stairway? I don't understand. Is there another room over here? I know the book's in here.
It's already open. I can't pick that up. I can't move it. I believe it's part of the old Ward collection.
Huh.
I think I've read them all. There's nothing of importance here. There's nothing of importance here. I don't need them. They're just textbooks. I think I've read them all.
Huh. How does he... Because this is actually the Sprague collection.
Looks like beadwork from the Phoenix collection. Marcus thought Potlatch Indians carved this. Looks like a movie prop to me. Looks like textiles from the Shamet collection. Looks like textiles from the Shamet collection. I can't reach it.
I don't know if this is gonna work.
I don't think that'll work.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Huh. How do I get into the room this dropped me to? Because that's where I'm trying to get to.
It says, Edward Teller, phone home. It says, movie tonight.
I don't under... Do I have to go to my office?
Well, don't just stand there. Go find Plato's Lost Dialogue.
You need to get something from here first.
Nothing up here but a few broken pots.
I have to open that.
Phew. Guess I should have cleaned it out.
Is there something in it? There's a jar.
I guess it's mayonnaise, but it looks like used motor oil. Nothing useful in here.
So we got a jar of mayonnaise.
Well, that doesn't seem to work.
I didn't think it would.
I don't think that'll work. It's too slippery to walk up.
Ugh.
It's hot enough already.
Okay.
That'll just make a mess.
I don't know why I needed all this stuff.
I don't want to incinerate that.
Just pixel hunting.
I don't think that'll work. I don't think that'll work. It's an old lecture hall desk, complete with a wad of gum, I'll bet. It sure is gooey.
Why does he say it like that? It sure is gooey.
I don't think that'll work. I believe it's part of the old Ward collection. It's already open.
I'm aware. Why don't
can't move it.
Why don't you look in the ugh?
The label says unidentified potsherds. It's locked. I can't pick that up. That didn't do anything. That didn't work. That'll just make a mess. I don't think that'll work.
So we found this dusty old chest.
I can't push it any further. The floor isn't slippery enough. It won't move.
Aha.
Looks like someone's ashes in here. Feels like there's something loose in here. A key? I can't pick that up. The chest is empty.
What?
The chest is empty.
What was the point of all that then?
I believe it's part of the old Ward collection. I believe it's part of the old Ward collection. I can't move it. I can't move it. I don't think that'll work. Doesn't seem to close.
Ugh. I don't know if it's just like a bunch of red herrings or if I'm supposed to be getting something from this.
I can't pick that up. It won't go any further. Looks like beadwork from the Phoenix collection. It's a medieval gargoyle, or a good imitation. Marcus still thinks this chest belonged to Columbus. I can't lift the lid. That didn't do anything.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
The chest is empty. I don't think that'll work. That didn't work. That'll just make a mess. That doesn't seem to work.
I'm at a loss. I don't know where to go.
I think I'll stick this on my shoes for traction.
Mm-hmm.
What do you know? The gum works!
Of course it does. It's this book.
It's a book ready to fall. I believe it's part of the old Ward collection. It's a book ready to fall. I believe it's part of the old Ward collection. I don't think that'll work. I can't pick that up. It's already open. Doesn't seem to close.
I don't get it. Do you have to knock the book over?
It's too slippery to walk up. I think I'll stick this on my shoes for traction. I don't think that'll work.
Of course it would. You're just too scared to do it.
Oops, a lump of coal broke into a billion useless pieces. I don't think that'll work. I'm not getting out that way.
How do I get down there? Oh, I know how. Yeah, now he's realized it's a bookcase.
I believe it's part of the old Ward collection.
Okay, but can we...
I can't pick that up. I don't think that'll work. I believe it's part of the old Ward collection. It could be useful in the right spot. I don't think that'll work. That didn't do anything. I don't think that'll work. That didn't do anything. That didn't do anything. I don't think that'll work. I don't think that sure is gooey. I don't think that'll work. That didn't do anything. That doesn't seem to work. I don't think that'll work. I don't think that'll work. I believe it's part of the old Ward collection.
Just look in it. Just look in it, please.
It's already open.
I know it is.
I believe it's part of the old Ward collection. I don't think that'll work.
Ugh.
I think I'll stick this on my shoes for traction. I believe it's part of the old Ward collection. These aren't the books I'm looking for. I can't move it. It's a book ready to fall. I don't think that'll work. I don't think that'll work. I don't think that'll work. Miscellaneous antique vases. Miscellaneous antique vases. Miscellaneous antique vases. Miscellaneous antique vases. I believe it's part of the old. I believe it's part of the old.
We
Sprague
found it
collection.
finally.
Another cat idol. It looks odd. I believe it's part of the old Sprague collection.
It's probably this one.
It's made out of wax. The wax is melting. There's a manuscript inside. The Lost Dialogue of Plato.
Ugh, I'm an idiot. It switches the puzzle. It could be any of them. I just assumed it was the book and the bookcase. Just the puzzle I remember the best.
I got it. I found Plato's Lost Dialogue.
Really?
Our jungle friend Sternhardt is quite the scholar.
Let me see.
Now at last I have Plato's Lost Dialogue translated entirely. The Greek original is lost, so I've used the Arabic text I found in an Italian monastery years ago and always thought was a hoax. Now I wonder, could this remarkable book hold the secret to long-lost Atlantis? Probably not. No one will publish it, that's certain. The fear of ridicule is too great. To be safe, I've sent a copy to Sprague. In shame, I hereby do recant the time and place whereof Critias spoke. In rendering Egyptian into Greek, he made a tenfold error. Instead of lying 3,000 miles hence, Atlantis may well have been 30,000 miles away, or perhaps it was less than 300 miles from our own shores. Likewise, it may be that the lost kingdom held sway as many as 100,000 years ago, or as few as 1,000. If the kingdom arose on earth beyond anywhere men might travel, then we would never hear of it. We ought to accept the lesser figure. So glorious Atlantis founded two colonies, the lesser 160 miles northeast of the city, and the greater 650 miles southwest. Gates of the kingdom opened only with the aid of special stones. At many outposts, a sunstone sufficed. If sunset made the tall horns red. At the greater colony, a moonstone was also needed with the noon sun riding above the full moon. To approach Atlantis itself, a worldstone was required as well, with darkness ruling the old city without challenge. Finally, entrance yielded only to contrary minds. And it is said that dwellers in Atlantis had no horses nor any need of them, or calcum, the metal that glittered like fire. This they had instead. They cast it into shiny beads and used them as we do minted coins, paying statues to do their work as if by magic. When their colonies were failing, wise men carved strange devices out of amber to search for the metal, but only proud Atlantis ever yielded a supply. You have called the kingdom wealthy, but surely this is absurd. As the waters rose around their city, the kings of Atlantis, one after another, sought to hold off fate. Knowing mortal men would never rule the sea, they planned a huge colossus, which by use of orichalcum 10 beads at a time would make them like the gods themselves. Nur-Ab-Sal was one such king. He it was, say the wise men of Egypt, who first put men in the colossus, making many freaks of nature at times when the celestial fields were well aligned. This I doubt. We are hearing a child's tale.
I don't see how this will help us find Atlantis.
Didn't you notice Plato's tenfold numbering error?
So he got his dates mixed up. Why is that so important?
Plato's error means distances could also be wrong.
So what if they are?
If Plato is right, Atlantis is in the Mediterranean.
You mean 300 miles from Greece instead of 3,000?
Yes, the cradle of civilization.
You could be right. He once told me he came from the middle of the world. That's what Mediterranean means.
Good old Nur-Ab-Sal. I'm starting to like him.
Wait, quiet. I think I'm getting something.
Don't push this too far, Sophia.
Will you just shut up and listen to me? Among the artifacts that Kerner stole was a small stone disc with a hole in it. I'm sure it was one of the 3 stones mentioned in Plato's book. And I didn't find it. I bought it from Omar Al-Jabbar in Algiers.
Haven't we talked to enough of these nutcases?
Or was it Alain Trottier in Monte Carlo? Either way, Algiers or Monte Carlo. This much I do know. You'll need all 3 stones if you want to find Atlantis.
How will I find Trottier and Al-Jabbar?
Not so fast. First, I'm going to tell your fortune. Look into my eyes. Deep into my eyes. For Pete's sake, I'm not going to hurt you. Now hold still. You are a remarkable man, Dr. Jones. You possess great strength of character. You are resourceful, always eager to solve life's deepest puzzles. I could never follow the thoughts of your maze-like mind, so I can't follow you along the twisting path that leads to Atlantis.
You're right. I better think this through alone.
I understand. Stay in touch.
I'll send you a postcard.
So long, Indy.
That's right, go away, girl. Send me 2 different places. Monte Carlo and Algiers. I don't want to go to either one.
I better not go in. The wrong people might be waiting for me.
Okay.
Driver, to the airport.
No, that's not what I wanted.
Excuse me. Can you tell me where to find Monsieur Trottier?
I'm sorry, I can't.
Just a moment, please. Are you Alan Trottier? Oh, perhaps. Who's asking?
Yes. Second random person on the street.
I'm Dr. Indiana Jones of Barnett College. Jones. I believe I've heard of you. Yes, of course, the famous archaeologist. Yep, I'm just about the world's greatest adventurer. And a conceited fool, too, I see. Out of my way. Feel free to look me up whenever you're in town. And now, au revoir. Just a moment, monsieur. Yes? Sorry about being so rude. Apology accepted. Feel free to look me up whenever you're in town. And now, au revoir.
Whenever he shows up again.
I don't think that'll work.
Come back. No. Ah. Why does he just walk around this block?
Monsieur Trottier? You look confused, Dr. Jones. I'll help you. But first, answer me this. Of what material did the Atlanteans carve devices to search for orichalcum?
Huh. I'm gonna say amber.
Amber. Yes, excellent. Obviously, you know Plato's Lost Dialogue well. Personally, I doubt I can help you, but my name is recognized among dealers in antiquity. Maybe my business card will be of some use to you. Feel free to look me up whenever you're in town. And now, au revoir. I don't think that'll work. Driver, to the airport.
No.
It says A. Trottier, truly old antiques. I don't think that'll work. Driver, to the airport.
No. We'll go to Algiers, whatever.
Hello there.
Ah, a prosperous American.
You ever hear of Atlantis, old man?
Atlantis. Atlantis. No.
Do you know where Omar Al-Jabbar lives?
Omar is one of my best customers. Alas, his address is known to few men.
What are you doing here on the streets?
I'm a beggar, Effendi. It is my job to be here. Now, let me get back to work, please.
Excuse me.
How can I help you, Effendi?
Are you Omar?
You mean Mr. Al-Jabbar? That is an also good one, Effendi. I'm his trusted servant, Paul Abdul.
Can you arrange a meeting with Mr. Al-Jabbar?
I suppose I could, Effendi, but my master rarely deals with clients in person. Why should I bother him?
I've got something to sell.
Doesn't everyone? You'll have to give me a better reason than that.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I think this may interest you.
Ah, the business card of Monsieur Trottier. That's different. Perhaps Mr. Al-Jabbar will desire to speak with you. Wait here until I get back.
That was totally by chance. I didn't know I had to do it in that order at all. Or maybe if you come here first, it's different. And then Monsieur Trottier talks to you. Monsieur. Monsieur Trottier.
Big pots.
I'm supposed to do something.
Pots. I don't need them. They're just pots. It all looks pretty worthless. Big pots. I can't move it. I can't move it. Little pots. I don't need them. They're just big pots. I don't think that'll work. I can't move it. I can't move it. It says, drink Elliot's rosewater in Arabic.
I don't know what to do. I assume I have to do something. Or did that dude just walk off with my card?
There you are.
Oh, there it is.
Mr. Al-Jabbar says that he's sorry, but he can't see you now.
Excuse me.
What is it now?
Could you go see Mr. Al-Jabbar again?
Well, you do know Trottier. Perhaps I didn't explain things very well to my master. Wait here until I get back.
There has to be something I have to do here.
I don't think that'll work. 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 I can't pick that up. I don't need any more worthless junk.
Maybe we don't do something here. Maybe we leave. And then we, like, have to follow him. Oh. Yeah, we have to leave and then we have to follow him.
There you are. Mr. Al-Jabbar says that he's sorry, but he can't see you now.
Excuse me.
What is it now?
Could you go see Mr. Al-Jabbar again?
It does look like you're in business, and I could use the exercise. Don't leave while I'm gone.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So that's me. That's the servant. Wait, no it's not. I remember what I have to do. This is a silly
Excuse
puzzle.
Nice fez.
Why, thank you. Are you here for the festival?
Maybe. When does it start?
It's going on right now, Effendi. Salam, Effendi. Think happy.
Dang it. Give me your hat.
Excuse me. Nice fez.
Why, thank you. Are you here for the festival?
No, but that's quite
No,
a hat.
That's quite a hat.
Do you like it?
How much do you want for it?
Sorry, but my beloved fez is not for sale at any price. Salam, Effendi.
What would I give him? Oh, whoops. Come back here, man in red fez. Dang it.
You there. Nice fez.
Do you like it?
It's kind of garish.
That's true, it is. Salam, Effendi. Think happy.
Go back to the market, bro.
Yeah.
You there. Nice fez.
Do you like it?
Not particularly.
Each to his own taste, my friend. Salam, Effendi.
This guy. Just give me your hat. Dang it. Come on. Keep accidentally closing the window. Or minimizing the window, whatever. Dang it. I don't know if he's right here.
Hum-de-dum.
You there. Nice fez.
Do you like it?
How much do you want for it?
Sorry, but my beloved fez is not for sale at any price. Salam, Effendi.
Huh. I don't remember how to get the fez. This is a good place to stop. I'm gonna stop right here. I'll continue in a second part eventually, whenever I get around to it. I'll probably finish the game later tonight, in a few hours, but I just want to eat dinner. So let's save. Why can't I bring up the... There we go. Oh, there's an autosave. Jones. Okay, I'll see y'all later.